Thomas is very proud of his branch line. He thinks it is the most important part of the whole railway. He has two coaches called Annie and Clarabel. Annie can only take passengers, but Clarabel can take passengers, luggage and the guard. The coaches were old and needed new paint, but Thomas loved them very much, and they loved him too. When Thomas starts from a station, he sings, "Oh, come along, we're rather late. Oh, come along, we're rather late." And the coaches sing, "We're coming along, we're coming along." Thomas never got cross with Annie and Clarabel, but he did get cross with the other engines on the main line who made them late. One day, Thomas, Annie and Clarabel were waiting for Henry's train to arrive. Henry was late, and Thomas was getting more and more annoyed. "How can I run my train properly if Henry's always late? He doesn't realise that the Fat Controller depends on me," he said. "I'm sure he'll be along soon," replied Annie and Clarabel. At last, Henry's train arrived. Thomas was very cross with Henry, but Annie and Clarabel waited patiently as lots of passengers got out of Henry's train and climbed into them. Finally, the guard blew his whistle, and Thomas started at once. The guard turned round to jump into Clarabel, but he tripped by the time he had got up. Thomas, Annie and Clarabel were steaming out of the station. Come along, puffed Thomas. But Clarabel didn't want to come along. "I've lost my nice guard," sobbed Clarabel. Annie tried to tell Thomas, "We've left the guard on the platform." "Oh, come along," he puffed impatiently. Annie and Clarabel tried to pull Thomas back, but Thomas paid no attention. Thomas didn't stop till they came to a signal. "That silly signal! What's the matter?" Thomas asked his driver. "I don't know," replied the driver. "The guard will tell us in a minute." They waited and waited, but the guard didn't come. "Peep, peep, peep, peep! Where is the guard?" "We tried to tell you. We've left him behind," sobbed Annie and Clarabel. Everyone looked, and there was the guard running as fast as he could along the line, with his flags in one hand and his whistle in the other. He was very hot, so he had a drink. "I'm very sorry, Mr. Guard," said Thomas. "It wasn't your fault, Thomas." "Look, the signal is down. Let's make up for lost time." Thomas set off at once. Annie and Clarabel were so pleased to have their guard again, they sang, "As fast as you like, as fast as you like." And they reached the end of the line quicker than ever before.